Grand Rising family. Praise the great I am, giving honor to the Son, his will be done. So, this is the Hebrew date and time. It's the Father's biblical time versus the worldly Gregorian Julian time. Today is the first month of the 16th day of the Father's biblical year, which is unknown to me at this time. I'm still studying that information. We are in week 3, and the Father's sunrise was at 6:09 a.m. and sunset is going to be at 6:52 p.m. First light was at 4:34 a.m. and last light will be at 8:27 p.m. Now, those are all the Father's times, right? So the length of day today is 12 hours and 42 minutes. If you notice, that's been increasing since we occurred at the New Year at the equilux. And so today happens to be April Fool's Day, and what that means for us is that I believe it was back actually correcting the information I had before. Well, no, in the 1500s they changed the new year from when it was supposed to be to January. Then in America, I believe it happened in the 1800s. Correct me if you have different information. But anyway, today is April Fool's Day. And that's the reason that April Fool's Day is named what it is. So let us not be like the heathen going out pulling pranks, because the trickster is the evil one, Satan, Lucifer, and his demons. And we don't want to behave like them. The Julian Gregorian date is again 4/1 of 2026, and today's sunrise according to the Eastern Standard Julian Gregorian time is 7:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the sun will set at 7:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, April Fool's Day is today. Their date is 4/1 of 2026. So if you notice what I said earlier, today's the Father's biblical Hebrew date, today is it's the first month of his new year, and it's the 16th day, and we just finished having Passover on the 14th, and yesterday was the 15th, and that day was the first day of unleavened bread, which is a high holy day. On the 7th of day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread is another high holy day. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this over while I have your attention. So this is our countdown for the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And if you look right there, I use the initials TFOB so I don't have to keep writing it over and over again. So we are in the second day. Let me get a little pointer. We're in the second day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. No yeast, no rising agents are to be eaten. That also includes vinegar. Okay. In my research on vinegar, I thought it was not a rising agent because you have to combine it with baking soda. And this was in regard to making our natural salad dressing that we use this week. So what I found is that because it causes fermentation, which is the same process that's made in wine, it collects the yeast out of the air. So at any rate, today is the second day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Today's Hebrew date is 1/16, unknown year. The Gregorian Julian date is 4/1 of 26. Again, let's not be like the heathen going out being pranksters, because that's what Satan and his minions do. Praise the great I am, giving honor to the Son, his will be done.